The information in this video is provided for informational and educational purposes only.
Welcome to Dose of DN, where you'll get a little shot of what my life is like living with SMA. If you follow me, you might recall that I had Horton's recertification coming up. What does that mean? Okay, I got my service dog through an organization called Canine Companions, and they want to do checks to see that we're maintaining their training and that we're representing their agency appropriately. And although I didn't know if I'd be able to make it, I had issues with both transportation and, it's still COVID. But I felt that this was important. So I twisted my sister's arm to get me a ride to the Mall of America where the recertification was taking place. How did it go? Well, take a look. Horton isn't real fond of car rides, so I was impressed that he did so well on the 2-hour drive down to the Mall of America. Making sure he knows his stuff. Yep. One thing that I learned early on having a service dog is you're going to be approached by a lot of people, as we were by 2 employees from the store where we were doing training. It's best just to be polite and move on.
Definitely love dogs here, so I know. But we get to, they make us smile.
They do make us smile. That's what we're
Good.
And they look so soft.
Yes, they very are.
A little secret, I just had him groomed, which is why he looks so soft. Keep going. Keep going. Demonstrating an under was the first task at hand.
Good. Very nice.
We soon realized he might have done it quicker had his vest not been too tight. Oops.
But I loosened it, so hopefully it's not as tight.
We'll make a loop here.
Okay, you're fine.
Horton, sit. Good boy. Horton, down. There you go. Good boy.
I bet that's what it was.
Horton, good? Yeah, that's it. Next was the get, hold, give combination, simulating a checkout transaction. Good. Good boy. Horton, good. Hold. Up. Horton, step. Yes. Good boy.
Wow,
Up.
very nice.
Good job.
You
Horton,
made
sit.
it look easy. However you want to get them from them is fine.
Horton, good. Retrieving items is an important task as well.
Nice, he has a good hold.
There are a few skills that we didn't catch on camera. For public certification, they want to know that they don't startle and they behave well in public. So one thing they do is the Clipboard Test, which is dropping a clipboard behind us to make sure he doesn't startle. They also have him lay down and step over him, and they excitedly greet him to make sure he stays in the seated position. Another thing they do is the Biscuit Test, which is lay a biscuit on the floor in front of him and have him lay down. And of course, we passed all the tests. So after we passed, we went out for lunch. I convinced everyone to go to the Bubba Grump Shrimp Shack because I heard they had shrimp macaroni and cheese. And boy, was it good. Afterwards, we headed to Ikea. Here's a few clips from that store.
Good.
Oh, how about this yellow chair?
When I'm an adult, I'm gonna have a podcast and I'm gonna sit in this chair.
That would be so awesome.
A job that I could have would be a podcast when I'm an adult.
Huh?
The job I want to do, I could have a podcast in the summer.
I like that. Or an under?
The white ones are oversold.
Good boy. Time to practice. Let's go. Not only did Ikea have a lot of fun stuff, like that cool yellow chair for my niece's future podcast, but it also provided a great place for training and practice, which will continue as we're at home. Two things that I learned that I have to work on with Horton are walking nicely beside me, which I already knew that, especially with the Jaco robotic arm. He tends to want to walk ahead of me, so we are working on that. And also his weight, which I knew that as well. But I didn't know his vest was that tight. So I'm working on underfilling the food cup instead of overfilling it, and we'll be going on lots of walks this summer. If you noticed, he had two different vests on. Canine Companions recently went through a rebranding. So in an upcoming video, I'm going to be telling you more about that and give you my thoughts on their rebranding and show you a little bit closer what that entails. So stay tuned for that, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.